Good morning. Welcome to Primary 5 Math is Fun. Okay? Now, before we have already done mixed number fraction to improper fractions. We use the number times denominator add numerator, which gave us the improper fraction. Then the next clip I asked you to form the improper fractions to decimal format. Okay? So today what we're going to do is, you have already done those three things, so this is the final part of this. We're going to convert decimals to percentage format. To write 7.80 as a percent, you have to remember that 1 is equal to 100%. And all you have to do is multiply the number 7.80 by 100 and add the symbol percent at the end. Remember, you must add the symbol percent at the end. Okay, so we have got three examples for you. Okay, 7.80, which is written as 7.80. Now it says that all we have to do is multiply by 100. Okay, so it says all we have to do is multiply by 100. Okay, so let's first step, write down the decimal, then continue to multiply by 100. Now, we'll write it down first, okay? So, we're working with 7.80. Now, if we wanted, we could write this as 7.80 times 100. Yeah, and do it like that, okay? And it would give us the answer of 7.8000. So, basically, all we're doing is adding on two zeros, okay? So, when it comes to decimals, to percentage, all we do is, if we added on the two zeros, okay, it would be like this, okay? But what we're going to do is just use our decimal point, and we're going to move it past the unit mark, 10 mark. Okay, so 1, 2, and we move it into the 100 mark. Okay, so now that would be where our full stop would be. So now this becomes 780%. Remember, you must write this symbol, okay? Now, if we look again at, not again, but let's look at 4.50, okay? We have it here. So, write it down, 4.50. If we times it by, multiply by 100, we will have two zeros, yeah? But in this case, we are just going to jump two spaces, okay? Which would then give us our answer of 450%. Again, remember guys, you must add the simple percent at the end. Okay, now we have this one here, which is 6.222 multiplied by 100. So let's write it down for 6.222. Now, to multiply it by 100, we would take off the decimal and it would be times 100, which would give us, like this here, with the decimal jumping to here. So, again, we will just do it the way we did with A and B. 6.222. All we do is jump 10, 100, okay? Oh. So our decimal point will now be 622, and our point would be here, but we are using percent, yeah? So it would be 622.2%. Okay? Now, I will explain to you about why we have points in percent. Okay? It's because it's such a low number that it doesn't go up to the 5, up to the 0. So we don't jump up or go down. We could go down and just call it 622%. Okay? But we'll speak about more about that in the next video. Just now, we'll just have it as 622.2%. Okay, in the next video, not only will we speak a little bit about that, but we're going to introduce doing work problems on doing dividing fractions, okay, using word problems, which will probably be just three questions. But on this subject, I'm going to give you the 10 that you have already done when you change from mixed number fractions to improper fractions, then to decimal point format. Now all you're going to do is change from decimal point to percentage. Okay? Now there will be 10 questions on the Google form. Okay? Okay guys, I've had fun, I hope you have too, and I'll see you next time round, okay? Bye bye.